Hello. This is Love. Love's gonna help me do a reading for you tonight. How's everyone doing? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to love bite. I'm going to do sorry if I'm sniffly. I don't know if it's allergies or cold at this point. It's lasted a few days now, so I don't know. Whatever. How rude. Alright, so if you have someone on your mind you'd like to connect with, think of that person or animal. It could be an animal. I'm gonna do a reading from those who passed, people or pets. Okay? So, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe for more updates on when I post new videos. And yeah, let me know in the comments below how this resonates with you. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start with the tarot mystical moments, and then I will clarify with the Light Seers Tarot, and wait till the end and we will do a oracle card, okay? Alright. And feel free to shuffle past this part if you don't like waiting. Rewind. Feel free to fast forward through this part if you don't like watching the shuffle. But I like to do it in real time to connect with who is watching. And I just let the cards fall to take myself out of it. Okay, Spirit Angels, please give me the best and highest messages. Who's watching? They need to hear tonight. Okay, Spirit Angels. Careful, careful. Alright, think about the person or pet that you'd like to connect with. And be sure to sign up for my class, December 22nd. You can find a link in the bio, and I'll be covering a lot of different areas, like an intro to mediumship, uncovering your clair senses, like psychic abilities, through smell, touch, taste, and others. Yeah, there's a description and the link in the bio, but I'd love to see you there. And it's appropriate for kids too. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, we have reversed the moon. I love these cards. The illustrations are so beautiful. So you see like the fox howling at the moon with the elegant woman with looks like some kind of maybe like sea creature, something hidden. Not everyone sees what she really is from probably the front, but if you view from behind what's hidden, then you would see what you don't see, right? And reverse. So the moon is in major arcana, Pisces energy. Maybe you have strong, maybe the person or pet on your mind has strong Pisces in their chart, or Capricorn. I'm also getting a lot of Capricorn here, and perhaps the numbers 18 or 1 and 8 and 7 are significant. Perhaps 7-18 or 1-8 or 9-7 might be significant for you. We also have with the Chariot card here, strong Cancer energy. Maybe there's a Cancer person or pet on your mind. We're getting a strong feeling of the number 7 prominently, and 18. So with this being reversed, for some of you this is an animal that's passed, perhaps a dog that was born in February or January, late January perhaps, mid-January. But with the moon reversed and the Chariot, I'm getting a strong energy that this person or pet on your mind wants you to know that they see you for who you are. And with the Chariot, also an animal. I'm getting a lot of animals coming through strongly. So maybe this animal, for someone who is watching, was more of a non-traditional pet, perhaps born in June or July, or maybe you have a birthday in June or July, or you've been seeing 7s a lot. That might be a synchronicity telling you that this person or pet is there with you. So with the Chariot, I'm getting that they know that you did the best that you could, and they saw your effort and what you put into it, and what you've been going through since they haven't been here. And I'm getting a strong feeling, a message of perhaps there was something water related in the passing, maybe something about water in the lungs or not being able to breathe, or something related to water. Okay. But they want you to know that they're right on your journey with you. They see how hard you're working and how many challenges you've been through, and maybe you haven't seen things clearly for quite a while, but they want you to see that things should be getting clearer now, and that you're not by yourself. They're right here with you, and in fact, they are helping guide you on this journey. You can watch for synchronicities. It could be like license plate numbers, receipts on the clock. Think about what you're thinking when you see those repeated numbers, because they're trying to, your past loved one, this pet or person on your mind, is trying to help guide you. You might be feeling a little lost at this moment, but they're saying you're not lost. You're actually on the right path. It's a matter of not physical strength. They're trying to make things move in the direction you want, but taking control through your emotions and your mind, and taking control of that duality. Like, we all have our dark and light sides, and using both of those to pull you in a direction, down a path that is going to be beneficial for you. And this loved one, this pet person, this angel is helping guide you to pull those forces together, so that it's just a matter of being one and whole, and not allowing those to split you into different directions. I hope that makes sense. Let me know. I'm getting a very specific message. So there could have been a time where you felt like people weren't seeing you for who you were, right? Or maybe you were trying to hide who you were. But if there's a question, I'm getting something about, if there's a question about what your path is, what this something creative, an outlet, a passion. And maybe I'm seeing a bird too. I'm getting a bird strongly, so perhaps one of you watching have a deceased pet bird, a parrot, perhaps. Wants you to know that they have been watching you. They're with you, but they're really happy now, and they're living in this lush place. They feel free. That's for someone very specific too. I feel like I'm getting a strong fire sign energy, perhaps getting a strong Aries, so perhaps an April or late March birthday, or passing day might be significant for you. But yeah, generally the overall message I'm getting is there's nothing to hide. You can be confident in the direction you're going, and focus on bringing every part of you into this project or new endeavor to go forward into this new path. And the world is ready to see you. There's no reason to hide any part of you. That's what makes you you, and will make this new endeavor or thing that you're pursuing really succeed. Okay, so just take control. Maybe map out a plan, and yeah, ask your guides, your angels, this deceased loved one that's on your mind, pet, person, spirit, for guidance. You can ask them very specific questions, and then say, for example, like, can you show, if this is the way that I'm supposed to be going, please show me this. And you can make it very specific, right? But yeah, I'm getting really strong energy that you already know the direction you want to go. And there's no need to hide anymore. Okay? Alright. So let's clarify this moon reverse. Let's do that. And I'm gonna use the light seers, okay? Let's clarify the moon reverse. Again, feel free to fast forward if you don't like to watch the shuffle. I'm gonna clarify the moon. More shuffle. And also, if you're looking for a gift for the holidays, I do still have readings open. I'm gonna keep them open until about the 22nd, and then I'll reopen back on the 26th. And you can book those, just go to the link in my bio, or my Etsy shop, The Love Project by Angie. There's also a link in my bio. And I also have my book, Bony Pony Island, available on my TikTok shop, or, which is also the Love Project, or you can find it on Amazon if you want to have it sooner. I believe there's an ebook available as well for Kindle on Amazon. Let's clarify the moon phase. Let's clarify the moon phase. Again, I just let the cards fall how they will, so I take myself out of it as much as possible. And yeah, let me know in the comments what style of readings you like. Do you like more general like this? Do you like by sign? How do you usually watch readings? Or what helps you the best? Again, feel free to fast forward. Sometimes this happens when there's a very specific card that needs to come out. Okay? Clarifying the moon. Okay. Well, maybe what's been said is enough. Maybe we don't need a clarifier. Sometimes that happens too. I just have to listen, right? Not force it. Okay. I'll do one more shuffle and see. more fire, the Knight of Wands. You can see the horse in the background. Maybe someone has a horse spirit that's connecting with them. We have the Ace of Wands, more fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe you have that, or your person or pet has that strong in their placement. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's move this over here. And number 11, the Justice card. Maybe you've been seeing 1111 a lot. Okay. All right, what I'm getting, and the wheel is number 10, so perhaps you have a November 10th or 10/11 are significant dates for you. Maybe you've been seeing 10/10 or 11/11. And when you do see those, if you haven't seen those, pay attention to your thoughts, and you can ask your question directly anytime, but especially then, because that's a sign that they are right there with you. Okay, so clarifying the Moon reverse, the Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune represents maybe have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. You have those placements strongly in your chart, or your person or pet on your mind does. You have a strong Libra energy, fire, I think I already said that. So, Leo, you know, we're getting a lot of Leo energy, so perhaps the person or pet or you are Leo. Right, a lot of signs here. But I'm getting that this clarification is saying that something is coming into balance. And again, we're getting a lot of energy and messages about following your passion, about something new starting. And there may be a fire sign around you that's going to help you with this project or this new endeavor that you're working on, that you're ready to unveil and uncover. And the guidance is to perhaps there may be some legal legal aspect you're going through, or perhaps you need to protect yourself in this new endeavor with certain contracts, or we are just getting out of Mercury retrograde, so now would be a good time to start something new if you have a new project you're working on. Maybe you get guidance on different ways to protect your intellectual property. Of course, this isn't legal advice. I'm just guiding the messages to you. So please seek the proper legal counsel if you need to. But I'm getting that this is really in your control. The wheel can spin anyway, but it looks like it would be in a very positive. Something very positive would come out of it if you just need to take the steps to start this process, start this new endeavor, or path that you're on. So keep going forward, take the steps you need to, because ultimately we're responsible for pushing the wheel. It can go in our favor or not, right? So what are you willing to do to balance out these different dualities, to get it to move in the direction that you want going forward? That's really what I'm getting strongly. Okay. So yeah, a lot of balancing that needs to go on with this passion. Passion is good, but it needs to have a balance so that it can move forward in a more structured way, perhaps. All right. And let's do an oracle card, okay? Move these out. All right. Yeah, let me know. I'd love to hear how that resonates with you. Love is back for the oracle reading. Excuse me, love. All right. So if you have another question on your mind that hasn't been answered, think of that now. Careful. is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. Again, feel free to fast forward if you don't like to watch this part. Okay. Like a little big for my hands. Alright, think of your question. If you need to pause and think of a question, that's fine too. Okay. So I think it's So we have number 52, mending. Let me just read that for you. Number 52. Maybe the number 7. Again, we're getting 7. Maybe you've been seeing 7. Maybe May 2nd is significant, or July is significant for you. Let's see, 52. Where is it? Oh, in the back. Okay. Charge for this. Not that case. Okay. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Right. The Oracle message. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. And the relationship message. Okay, let's try again. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge the gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. You have the power to ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. And the prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lose sight of the long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to this true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. let go, and learn from this. You're now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. And the protection message. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering are a part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved, now more than ever, by Spirit who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. Alright, well, I hope that was helpful and brought you some comfort or what you needed. Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, have a beautiful day.